Inspiring for love is good, but sometimes it's a crazy kind of game, especially when you find yourself involved with crazy kind of people who derive joy in breaking people's heart. Some will blame a heartbreak on the guys. Others might blame the girl. If you ask me who do I blame, okay, I will keep my mouth shut for a minute. Or probably say, I'm a kind of practical kind of person. I love experimenting thing to get results. This story happened few years back. I was a lad, knowing nothing much about love, relationship, and friendship. I hated the word heartbreak, especially when one say, since she left me, I can't be myself anymore. I see it as a kind of silly attitude. Like I said earlier, hating the word heartbreak, emotional, when people mention it. My name is Peter. If I'm to describe more about myself, I will say, I'm the good guy kind of person. It just happened to me as if I said to myself, hey buddy, let's go to the laboratory and experiment on base acid titration. Her name is Funmi. I dislike her, though she like hanging around me, as if I was made to be her bodyguard. The pendulum keeps swinging, and swinging until it collides upon me with her heart. I started developing strong feeling for her. Maybe it's not the best thing for me, because I don't see myself ready for any such behavior. Did I said feelings? It just happened, yes, if it's the right word to call it. We were just too young for this, though. I might say I'm old enough for Cupid kind of thing. I only see Funmi as a sister. Maybe that's why she keeps coming around me like a mosquito. We lived in same building, different flat. I don't like her. Most times I keep saying this to myself. Not until today, when her look seemed different, like good-looking orange turning from green to yellow. A particular day, I woke up just not too happy. She noticed it and came asking why my face seemed so weird. Her beauty instantly struck my dull eyeballs. I began to see something new in her, as if I was freed from a maximum security prison. Her beauty began to surface upon my looking. Will I say, am the only one seeing all this metabolic effect? She, looking more like a ripened mango, her beauty was radiating. Her breasts slightly lifted her dress, as if it were small balance hidden under her dress. Her usually wore skirt, looking more tighter than before. I wasted no time to tell her she looked very attractive, even though her hair still looking as usually unpacked. She looked at herself, touched her clothes, as if I was joking upon her sudden appearance. She looked at me back, smiled back happily. Also confess, I was very attractive. I guess that was the magic. Finally, I'm in love. She knew we were in for great time. Now I'm stroked. I started pouring out my heart in form of text. Sunlight floods Peter's apartment. Each dust mote illuminated in a radiant dance. Communication through cable was new in my location. It's a new means, and I guess you would probably doubt it. Any time you are watching this, just know back then we had no smartphone, just the old means of communication. Computers were all running on Windows 3.1. If you ask me what was missing back then, I'll say calls were very expensive. No society media to connect better. The bond could have been more stronger. As time goes on, I became a nice guy. Give all I can to make her happy. Always keeping to appointment and promises. Days and nights passes. Her grandmom continued to notice I was lust for her granddaughter. I don't want this bad guy to come close to my granddaughter. They are like bugs, says the grandmom, with her usual intimidating voice. She always let me know why I'm the only good guy she can trust to always guide her granddaughter in making good choice and helping her on her school assignment. I was a kind of happy kid, having a hot, gentle, good girl by my side, and a grandmom who approves the friendship. Any other girl coming around me, she gets more jealous. I don't like those girls around you. They are bad girl, she will say, and looked at me in strange way. One faithful Saturday evenings, she introduced me to Kemi, her aunt's daughter. She is tall, not that slim, attractive, and always looking lively. Most time, Kemi would want to steal my heart away. I won't let that happen. I kept saying all these words within. Be careful about her. She is like an eagle. I won't let you sleep. Off my arms. Funmi will always reminds me on Kemi. I guess Funmi is afraid of Kemi's ability as a lively, funny girl. One day, Kemi said directly to Peter's face, jokingly, "Peter, you are too good to end up with a bored girl like Funmi." Many times, Kemi will remind me how reserved and bored Funmi is. Okay, you might probably say, "What do you think you are? Don't you know that girls are candy? You don't keep them, you dump. You play along and let go off them when you are done." Or you might say, "I am the worst wussy loser you have ever seen in your entire life." You might probably say, "Why don't you become like one of the commercial guys? No truth ever come out of their mouth. I bet you she'll break your heart." Will I call this words an eye-opener? Then it sounds like a jealousy to me. They just want me dump her, and they will go for her. My uncle had another accommodation elsewhere. After 4 years, we had to relocate to another area, not that far from Funmi's house. Funmi and I lived in same building for as much as 4 years, but our love was 2 years old. I found myself becoming a victim of heartbreak through this event. I never knew I was a kind of emotional creature. Not until this day, I guess I've learned in a harder way. It was as if the book on love was closed. Just like an exam hall, you'll say, "I failed,"